Hey, my wonderful Pisces. Thank you guys so much for clicking on my video. I am Kamoy. I will be doing your weeklies for the week of March 18th to March 24th, okay? Just a little bit about how I do my readings. I do my readings based on my chakra deck, so I work mainly with your chakra systems, okay? I am a Reiki level 2 healer, certified level 2 healer. I will be getting my master's certification in a couple of months, okay? So I use my chakra deck, guys, to go ahead and pull two cards for you as to what, on a more general level, your zodiac sign may be dealing with this week and what you may need to pay attention to. And then I also use another deck of cards, and I'll be using my Zen deck today, okay, to clarify the energy from your chakra that you may need to pay attention to, my wonderful Pisces, okay? Now, one of the things that you need to understand is that energy is fluid, okay? Even though I'm doing this video for this week, whenever you click on the video, if it resonates, you take what you need and you leave what you don't. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody, okay? These videos are done mainly for people that are on a spiritual path of ascension, maybe light workers or empath, or anyone that's in a spiritual journey that may not fully understand what they're going through. Hopefully these videos can give you insight, okay? Or anyone that's interested in your chakra system and how energy kind of flows collectively, as well as an individual level. Keep in mind, like I said, that these readings, they are general, which means that it may not resonate with everyone. You take what you need once again and you leave what you don't, okay? Now, last week, I know that you guys had Sakura chakra work on the board, which was all about your emotional state, okay? And you also had crown energy on the board, okay? And this was definitely about you listening to your spirit, the divine source, okay? Let's see what you got on the board this week. I hope you guys had a great week last week. I also hope that you guys are doing the work, because if I can tell you now, just spiritually, just some of the downloads that I've been getting, things are changing, and things are changing rapidly, okay? Okay. So, in your pre-shuffle, just so you know, this card popped out, and it's back again, bittersweet, okay? And this is throat chakra energy. And then you have complacency, okay? This is root chakra energy, okay? Now, this chakra, your root chakra, is what's grounding you, okay? So, if your root chakra is out of balance, guys, you can have symptoms of maybe holding on to things and collecting things that you're hoarding things, okay? Or you could be overeating, okay? Or you can be full of anxiety and fear, okay? That is when your root chakra is out of balance, all right? So, let's talk about this complacency, okay? Intuitively, what I'm hearing is you guys still need to tap into your intuition. I feel like because we're coming to the end of the zodiac year, okay, because Pisces, you guys end the zodiac year. This is all about you being able to go back and take the things that you may not have fully understood in all of the other 11 transit through all of the other signs, and maybe sit and reflect on the things that you may have not fully got an understanding for, okay? Pisces, you guys are all about, I believe, that is the energy that you operate in, okay? And you guys are ruled by Neptune. So Neptune is all about serve or suffer, okay? Neptune is all about, are you going to do what you came here to do, okay? Or are you going to just suffer and feel uncomfortable like a fish out of water because you're not doing what you signed up to do before you came here, okay? Now, some of you may feel like you're in a place of complacency. You just feel stuck. You just feel like you don't know which way to go or what to do, okay? And I believe last week it was all about following your intuition, okay? It was all about you being able to tap into your truth, okay? Wow, okay. I am going to do a 5-card diamond pull for you guys today so we can kind of clarify this complacency energy that's coming on the board, okay, as well as this bittersweet energy. Now, when complacency pops up, guys, all right, this is saying that you're actually going internally, okay? This is a call for you to go internally and for you to really do the work. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing, or are you just existing? Okay, do you feel stuck, right? Or you just existing? You know, stuck and existing, or you truly living? What does living mean, really? Right? What does living your best life really mean, right? Well, the way that you can find that out, my wonderful Pisces, is through meditation, okay? You need to be able to quiet your mind. Oh, this card popped up earlier too. Your pre-shuffle control. Okay. Yeah, some of you are definitely being called to a higher place, especially with this new energy in the atmosphere. We're going into Aries season towards the end of this week, okay? So you're being called to really ground yourself and get out of complacency. Get into a place where you're really starting to see things for what they are, okay? Stop living in the past. If you take a look at this card, my wonderful Pisces, you see that she has tears, but there's also a cake being offered to her. So it is bittersweet. All of the shit that you've been through within the past, I'm hearing 2 years. Or it could be 2 months, or maybe even 2 weeks. Okay, something pertaining to two. Okay, either 2 years, 2 months, or 2 weeks. All of the shit that you've been experiencing, especially as we've transit into retrograde, because we're retrograding in your planet and in your sign. Okay, so you guys, more than anybody else, is really feeling this shit. Okay. Neptune is all about obligation. So if you're feeling complacent, you need to tap into your truth. What did you sign up to do before you come here? Okay, are you doing things as far as a career is concerned that's not truly making you happy, right? Or you in a relationship that's truly not making you happy? Or you in a business partnership that's truly not making you happy? Okay, or you living your life based on other people's perceptions about who you are, who you should be? Okay. You are being called to mastery. Okay, so your first card up, which is in your first card placement, which is all about the overall energy of these two cards, right? It's the master. All right. When the master shows up, this is all about you being able to master and balance yourself. It's not about looking externally, but it's really about mastering and balancing yourself, which is your emotions, okay? And the reason why I talk about emotions a lot, my wonderful Pisces, is because your emotions are what gives you the manifestation in this third dimensional realm. There's something I call the Holy Trinity of manifestation, which is how you feel, what you say, what you speak, and what you imagine. So that's heart chakra work, throat chakra work, as well as third eye chakra work, okay? Now, when all else fails, even though you're speaking one thing, right? I'm happy, right? I'm positive. But if you're not feeling that way, okay, what's going to manifest is what you feel. Your feelings are always going to be the first thing that brings the manifestation into play, okay? So if you're speaking, I am prosperous, but you don't feel like you're worthy of prosperity, guess what's going to happen? You're going to create situations in your life where prosperity can't come to you, because although you're speaking it, you don't feel like you're prosperous. So you have to be able to master, okay, your emotions, my wonderful Pisces. You're a water sign. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm telling you, this is something that I have to work on all the time, is bringing my emotions into balance, because when I feel very deeply, okay? So if you can take a look at this card, there's a whole bunch of energy just, around him. And there's also the moon. The moon represents your emotions. So bringing your emotions into balance, okay? Really think about what are you feeling like you're settling for, okay? You don't want to live in complacency. You don't want to live in that stuck energy, okay? Understand that, okay, you can't cry over spilt milk. You're going to have to speak your truth and ask for what you want. And pay attention to your intuition also, okay? Now, internally in your second card placement, this is all about what may be going on internally that you don't know about. Okay, internally, what's going on? The things are coming into bloom. Things are flowering within yourself. So may it be your confidence about yourself. Okay, there's things going on inside of yourself that's bringing a level of, I want to say, maturity. Okay, it's calling you to a higher level of maturity, spiritual maturity. And I'm also hearing financial maturity. I'm hearing maturity in love. I'm hearing you're coming into a place of maturity all across the board, okay? And this is really going to bring in balance. You do need to meditate, guys. I'm hearing meditation and drink plenty of water, especially during this retrograde season, okay? It's in your planet. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is hitting you guys hard, okay? Retrograde is happening within your planet. So if you feel like shit is just fucked up and you feel blocked at every angle that you turn, my wonderful Pisces, pay attention to what makes you happy. Sometimes the universe is going to block things for you, especially if you signed especially if you signed a particular contract. Okay, now just so you know, this mastery shit, this is a major card. Okay, which means that this is life-changing energy. This is not a season. This is saying that you're being called to mastery. Okay, master your emotions, master your finances, just mastery all across the board. Okay, most importantly, master your emotions. Once you master your emotions, everything else falls into place. Okay, now the third card placement is something that you may know physically, mentally, or spiritually that's going on. You feel like the outsider. Okay, now when this shows up in your life, you really want to pay attention to your insecurities. What makes you fearful? What makes you worry? Okay, what is it? Lack of finances? Is it not having enough? Okay, do not have a poverty mentality especially when it comes to being the feeling like the outsider. Okay. And when I say poverty mentality, I'm not even talking about money only. I'm talking about even a poverty spiritual mentality. Okay. You need to get in a place, my wonderful Pisces, where you understand if you, especially you in particular, because you're ruled by one of the highest octave planet series, which rules chaos or serve. So you're either going to serve and do what you came here to do, or your life is going to feel chaotic. You're either going to choose to live or you're going to choose to suffer. That's fuck it. I'm telling you right now. That is what your planet rules. Okay, that is exactly what the energetic pattern of your signs are. That is why you guys can walk into a room and observe and gather people's emotion. You're like emotional sponges. Okay. You have to pay attention to your purpose. The vibration that we're in right now, my wonderful Pisces, if you are not living your life as far as what you were placed here in this realm to do, you're going to feel like a fish out of water. You're going to continue to feel like the outsider if you're not doing what you truly desire to do. Okay? I don't care if that desire is to build a boat and sail the whole fucking earth. I don't care what that is. If that's what you signed up to do and if that's what your experience is, you need to build a boat and sail the whole fucking earth. I'm telling you. The people, the places, the equipment, the tools, everything that you need to have that building boat experience to manifest, once you start tapping into your truth and stop feeling like a fucking outsider of your own life, okay, you're going to start to see that people just show up. Okay, money just shows up. The things that you need just shows up. Things really start to work for you. Okay, you really do have the power, Pisces, to pull things to you. So you're going to have to be mindful of your mental capacity and what you're thinking as we're shifting through this Neptune in retrograde. Take an introspective look at yourself. Okay, you want to go within yourself and you want to deal with yourself. Okay. Now, in your fourth card placement, which I like to call your alchemy placement, you have control. Now, when you see control is, you can say, is an air card, right? So this would be like the king of swords, okay? So now this is all about clear thinking, okay? You are not confused no more. This is clear thinking. You're making the right decision and the right choices. You're in control of your mental capacity, okay? Your spiritual mind, right? In control. You're not allowing anyone else to penetrate your walk, your dreams, your goals, right? Now, this is where you need to get to if you're not doing the work. How do you get there? You need to tap in, okay? And stop feeling that insecureness, right? You need to stop feeling your insecurity. Okay. Yep. Okay. So it's showing up here, my wonderful Pisces, that this insecure energy is linked to you clinging to the past. So you're holding on to something, okay? You're holding on to something, Pisces. And if you're not the one holding on to something, there's someone in your proximity that keeps, you keep picking up on their emotional shit. Okay, and this can definitely be somebody close to you. Okay, it could also be a family member, a lover. You know, this is 5 of water. Okay, now when water shows up, water is all about your emotions once again. But when the 5 shows up, this is all about past regret. Okay, you're gonna have to let that shit go. All right. Understand that it is your imperfections that makes you perfect. You're going to have to let that shit go because you do have clear thinking and clear insight coming in. You have control of your emotions coming in, Pisces. So pay attention to that. Okay. Once you've done the work and you went into the place where you know you need to master yourself, and you're meditating and you're getting to a place where you're starting to feel like internally things are starting to flower for you. Things are making sense, right? You no longer feel like the outsider. You're letting go of the past, okay? You're bringing your emotional body into control, where you're in control of your emotions. The overall goal here is maturity, okay? When maturity shows up, when maturity shows up, this is where that bittersweet energy comes from. Because this is like everything that you have to cry about, you've now gained mature insight for it, and you're now able to move forward, okay? Now, this is one of the cards from the rainbow suit, okay? And the rainbow suits are all about this physical third dimensional realm, okay? So what's going on right now is that you're being called to maturity. That's really what's happening, okay? Now, may it be maturity on, like I said, how you love. May it be maturity on your finances. Like this maturity all across the board, okay? But even more importantly, I feel like there's definitely spiritual maturity that you're being called towards, my wonderful Pisces. Because you guys are getting into a place right now where Neptune, as Mercury's in retrograde in Pisces, is causing you to go internally, okay? So if you feel like you've had a lot of miscommunication, a lot of misunderstanding in the past week and a half, or the past 2 weeks, okay, you may want to get quiet before you respond to things, okay? And you also may want to watch who you speak to. Don't entertain conversations that are negative. That's also super important. And whoever this is, my wonderful Pisces, that has you clinging to the past, or you're either clinging to the past because of past regrets, you need to let that go. That's not serving you this week, okay? All right, my wonderful Pisces, I hope that was helpful. I will see you guys in next week's reading. You need to do something kind for yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, guys, okay? That's going to be super, super important. Drink plenty of water and meditate. And you're going to hear me say that constantly in these videos, okay? You need to drink plenty of water and you need to meditate. You also need to speak your truth and speak that in love this week, okay? As well as getting out of that stuck feeling. And you get out of that stuck feeling by stop sharing your shit with everybody, okay? You need to pay attention to who you're surrounding yourself by, because you're energy sponges, okay? So that complacency energy, you need to pay attention to your surroundings, who you're spending time with, all right, my lovelies? All right, I'll see you guys in next week's reading. I hope this was helpful. And once again, do something kind for yourself, okay?